met in 1986. We've been together ever since. We really enjoyed each other, and then we complimented each other. Our personalities are quite different, and yet it's complementary.
Well, when I first saw, Norma had a friend that was living here at Edenwald, and I saw this high-rise, and she came back in, and she said, "This is a pretty nice place." I said, "I am not going to spend my retirement in a high-rise."
Tell them what floor we're on.
17. And the only downside is the birds don't come up that high. It's the best space for us it could be. I mean, we didn't know what to expect, but the openness and the friendliness. I mean, I know everybody that's been here says it's so friendly, and that really is true.
To me, that is the sale. We have gays and lesbians that live on campus. We have staff who are transitioning. I want everybody to feel that they can come here and just be themselves.
We did a pretty thorough research.
We wanted a database that we could search, and there's no such thing. So I'm glad that HRC is doing something that can help other people who are floundering find us.
The long-term equality index speaks to our values as an organization. So that is one of the reasons that I let a staff of residents and community members make the decision that this is something they wanted to pursue because they felt that it spoke to our values.
We asked Diane, as we were being interviewed, will we become a problem? The fact that we're a couple, will that be a problem? And she said, absolutely not. And if ever you feel that it has become an issue, let us know.
We are a community of 60 to 100-year-olds, so there's all sorts of people that make up the Edenwald community. But what was interesting is as we started talking about this, we realized it wasn't as radical to the resident population as some people might think. You know, I think once you get to a certain age, you really start to realize that there are certain things that are important and certain things that aren't. And the residents that have chosen to live at Edenwald know that this is not really an issue for them.
You know, it's that type of place that Steve knows everybody at the front, my son Steve. Everybody at the front desk come in, hey Steve, how are you? And how are your moms? And so it's just like being at our home.
I want everybody to feel that they can come here and just be themselves. And not only from just a social justice perspective, but also it's business smart. Senior living struggles to staff communities. We, through the pandemic, through the Great Resignation, have been fully staffed here. We have no issue recruiting for any position that we have open because people want to come here because of the culture that it has. You know, most senior living communities are not places that I would go to. I really want to create somewhere that I would absolutely enthusiastically move into. We
feel validated when we're in an environment where people know and it's talked about, not danced around, but talked about. It's very validating to be in a community where you know you are a part of it, an integral part of it, not a side feature.
It's almost a non-issue. The acceptance, you forget about it, that it is an issue, because here it doesn't seem to be.